Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. I just read a very interesting article on Before It's News. You might want to go tune in on that. They have a lot of very interesting articles. Apparently on January the 4th, 2013, a very celebrated, well-known gun manufacturer by the name of Mr. John Noveski, according to Outdoor Wire, which is a publication, while driving his car, he unexpectedly crossed over the media. And this was, I believe, on a dirt road. He ended up hitting a couple of very large boulders. The car rolled over and he was ejected from the vehicle. Now, John was not the only prominent gun rights supporter to be killed in the last few days. A gentleman by the name of Keith Ratcliffe. Now, Keith Ratcliffe created a super popular YouTube channel, and the channel featured exotic weapons. Now, he was discovered on a rural road in a place called Carnesville, Georgia, with what would you imagine happened to him? No, it wasn't a car accident. He ended up with, a bullet somewhere in his head. And needless to say, the police are investigating this as a homicide. They also naturally suspect that he must have known who his assailant was to have gotten as close as he did to be able to shoot him in the head the way they did. Now, Steve Quayle, there's another gentleman by the name of Steve Quayle. He's the creator of SteveQuayle.com. And he says that he believes this is, quote-unquote, the red list is being activated. And the red list makes reference to a so-called hit list, a secret kill list of Americans authorized by none other than Obama. And according to Quayle, the individuals that are being targeted are being eliminated. And it's part of their design to activate before an attempted radical and extremist takeover of our nation. Scary thoughts. Now, what's interesting though is that the Chicago Mafia, they used to, that was their favorite choice. Don't know if he was killed with a .22 or what, but that apparently is the favorite weapon for hitmen. And the reason the .22 is because when it enters into your skull, the bullet has a tendency of bouncing around. Whereas another round will go right through your head, like what happened to, I guess, Gabrielle Gifford. If the shooter there would use the .22, well, Gabrielle Gifford wouldn't be here because the bullet would have rattled around inside of her head. It'd be interesting to know if that's how he was shot, if that's the weapon that was used. It'd be also interesting to know what weapon killed the two homosexuals that belonged to the same church that Obama did. They were also found with gunshots to the head, as was the gentleman that was supposed to testify. He was the one that did the break-in into the offices where they maintain passport records. And he also was found, with one of those. So, pretty interesting when you consider. I can't imagine that this is part of Obama's or Biden's gun policies. No, I can't imagine that that's stupid. But it is sort of strange that these people that are sort of very closely tied to guns are being found, in one case, killed by a gun, and the other mysteriously crossing over highways and flipping over. Who knows? Coincidence? I don't think so. What do you think?